If you're a content creator, I'm sure you've heard the dreaded words. You need to post 3 to 4 times per day to gain any sort of traction on TikTok. Although I genuinely hate to hear this, I wanted to somewhat put this to the test. Unfortunately, I work a full-time job, so 3 to 4 times a day is physically impossible for me. So for the last 30 days, I posted to TikTok once every single day, which helped me gain some very valuable insights. And I'd like to share these insights and everything I've learned with you today. So very quick backstory here. I've been posting on TikTok since early 2020. I posted consistently for about 8 months until I had my first viral video. This resulted in a massive spike in followers, but I really didn't like the content that I was making. My overthinking got to my head and my posting came to an abrupt stop. Now, the last few years, I've been extremely inconsistent with posting and extremely consistent with losing followers. Although it looks like I have a decent amount of followers, the following I gained a few years back is not going to help me during this 30-day challenge because the algorithm seems to have forgotten about me.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
So, what is my plan? Well, I didn't really have much of a plan, but I did have a few ideas. I plan to make a variety of different videos that I've seen do very well with various creators on TikTok to see what style might resonate most with the doom scrollers. I categorize these videos into 4 different types. Number 1, sketch videos. Number 2, performance videos. Number 3, behind the scenes / day in the life videos. And number 4, duet videos. So how did they perform? And what did I learn? Well, the short answer, not amazing, but I did learn some very valuable information over the last month, and I'd like to share that with you today. So let's start with the sketch videos. I was very confident going into this that my sketch video idea would almost certainly go viral, or at the very least get a few thousand views with a couple hundred likes, indicating there's some potential there. The style sketch I was going for was inspired by John Howell and Graham. They make these videos asking the person in the room to help them out with the production of the song. I'll show a quick preview of one of John's videos on screen.
Yo, give me a random noise. Okay, all right.
Oh, what if you started it with like a ba 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 and then the
I'll try it. Oh, that is cool.
I follow this exact template on how they both make their videos. The hooks, the pacing, the cuts, zooms, text on screen, the length, with this false sense of confidence that I cracked some sort of viral code. I was humbled, to say the least. A solid 4 hours of editing resulted in 30 minutes of disappointment watching the first video perform just horribly. So I went back to the drawing board because I still had confidence in these videos. I messaged a few different creators asking their opinions, but most thought it checked all the boxes. However, one person did give me some advice. They said, try a stronger hook and really emphasize talking, almost as if I'm yelling. And they told me also to try putting my own spin on it. So I tried both. The second video, I emphasized my words more.
Alex,
the third video, I made a spin-off, which was more of a behind-the-scenes type video. And the fourth video, I had my cute dog, Winnie, guide the production process. I made a small amount of progress with the video where I emphasized my words more. So I'll run through those analytics. It got around 400 views with 29 likes, 5 comments, 2 saves, and 3 shares. It also gained me 3 new followers. 12.56% of people watched the full video with an average watch time of 11 seconds out of 42 seconds total. This video had the highest retention rate compared to the others. The other videos were 20 to 30 seconds longer, so that probably had a large factor as well. Looking at the analytics, it definitely shows these videos have some potential, as viewers are staying to watch a good chunk of the video. I believe when you're already established on here, it's easier to get views and high retention rates because people take you more seriously. When you're a smaller creator and the like count is below 50, people are more inclined to skip the video because there's no hype around it. This shows me that I should likely continue this style of video and try to really dial it in. You know, better hooks, better pacing, more interesting things in the video to try and eliminate the factor of the viewer not taking me seriously with very minimal likes. I can also likely shorten the video to get my overall watch time percentage up. Also, the more I post these and the more I dial it in, TikTok can have an easier way of finding the audience that likes this style and push it out to them. At first, I was disappointed with the initial numbers, but now that I look into the analytics, I might experiment with this style more because I think there's some potential here. Next, I tried performance videos. There were quite a few I made for my Facebook ad campaign with lyrics on the screen, so I had a lot of footage to work with. I went to some cool spots out at my parents' camp, sang the song, and layered the final master in the background. These videos unfortunately didn't do too great. Some people I talked to for advice said to put a better hook on screen, maybe saying something about the track that gets people to stay, which induces some sort of nostalgia, just like the song does. An idea given to me was to name a bunch of different nostalgia-inducing memories that inspired me to write my song that I'm promoting, which is called 17. This could help make this song more relatable to the viewer. So I thought this was a great idea, but it failed as well. I also tried playing the harmonica live with the song, as harmonicas seem popular in folk songs lately. That also didn't work. My girlfriend's friend jokingly told me that if she has to hear the song one more time, she doesn't know what she's gonna do, which I thought was funny. One of the better videos in this category was the video of me playing my new song with my harmonica and my guitar, with my dog laying beside me. I put some text on the screen of those nostalgic memories that this song might induce. It got 359 views, 11 likes, 1 save, and 0 comments, but almost 12% of people watched the full video. Didn't get much engagement, but I wanted to talk about this one because it had a higher retention rate. I think this is due to the people reading the text that I had on screen. I'm thinking the low engagement is due to the people not relating to that text on screen. It was nostalgic stuff from my more rebellious days, which TikTok likely couldn't find an audience that related. However, the long text on screen makes a viewer stay a little bit longer, so this is a little bit of a hack to get a higher retention rate. I bet if I put some more general nostalgic text up there, this could perform a lot better. Or if I posted this style more often, there could be a higher likelihood of TikTok sending it to the proper audience. So definitely potential for these styles, but I'd need to make some tweaks to really dial this in. Number 3, day in the life / behind the scenes videos. The inspiration behind these videos came from a creator by the name of Hub's Life. He puts a text caption on screen saying something along the lines of a day in the life of a normal 29-year-old with a 9-to-5 job. These videos are extremely relatable and I love watching them, so I figured maybe I can put my own spin on it and do a day in the life of a music producer who also works a regular 9-to-5. I thought this might get a bit of traction similar to the sketch videos. However, I was wrong again, as they didn't perform as well as I thought. I would like to create more of these to see if I can really dial this one in as well. Although I love the finished product, the process seemed quite cumbersome and long. That mixed with minimal likes and engagement didn't really drive me to push more of this content out there. I feel like time could be a major factor here. If I consistently posted this style, the right audience would eventually find their way to me, as I see so many people posting this style of content nowadays, and it does extremely well. As for the analytics, I posted only 2 of these because they took way too long to make. The best performer got around 400 views, 23 likes, 3 comments, 1 save, 4.02% watched the full video, and an average watch time of 9 seconds out of 58 seconds. The retention rate is pretty bad here. These videos are slower paced, and a lot of TikTok doom scrollers want a more fast-paced, dopamine-inducing video. So you really need to post these a lot to start finding your audience. Otherwise, people will just scroll right past the video. My takeaway is that I need to post this much more frequently to start gaining traction, because I think my production on them was very similar to the quality of top creators in these niche videos. Unfortunately, I don't have much luck on my side, so I probably have to post these for like 6 months or something before I start gaining any traction. Number 4, duets. I had success in the past making instrumental production videos and asking singers and songwriters to duet them. I had a video get close to about 100 duets back in 2020. It was really cool to see all the creative talent duet the videos. Some larger creators also duetted, which was really cool as well. Unfortunately, it didn't go well this time. I posted a few instrumentals and 0 duets came out of it. However, I did get some messages from a couple different songwriters asking to continue to work on the songs. One who lives in the same city, so we made plans to work on it within the next couple of weeks, which is one really positive, as I'd start to like doing more collaborations. The best performing video in this category had 380 views, 9 likes, 6 comments, 1 share, 2 saves, 6.5 second average watch time out of 24 seconds with 5.6% of people watching the full video. These videos are tough because your average doom scroller isn't a musician and they don't care to watch it. So they're just going to scroll right past. You really have to cater to a singer-songwriter audience, and if TikTok doesn't push you out to them, the video won't do well. When I had luck with this in the past, I was getting a lot of musician followers and TikTok would push my content out to them. But now, after not posting for some time, TikTok doesn't know who to send any of my videos to. So that's likely why these didn't do great. Either that or the productions weren't really the greatest and didn't resonate with people. I think there's potential here, but I think time is a factor here as well. So what are my final takeaways and what did I learn? I think one of the most important roles to gaining any sort of following is consistency. Although I had good content ideas that were proven to have worked for much larger creators, to get the numbers that they're getting, I think I would have to post this content much more consistently for a longer period of time. It takes time for TikTok to learn what audience to push you out to, especially in the early days of posting content or posting after you've taken an extended break. 30 days is just not enough time for the algorithm to learn. Another reason for the low engagement and retention rates was I think I may have confused TikTok because I was posting so many different styles of content. Each style kind of caters to a different group of people. So as TikTok was trying to find my audience, me posting so many styles of video might have made it slightly harder for TikTok to find that perfect audience. I bet if I stuck to one specific style the whole month, like the skits or the day in the life videos, more traction could have been gained. One little trick I had back in 2020 was to follow people that are liking and commenting on videos in a similar style as mine. Only about 3 to 5% of people would follow back, but that kind of fast tracks TikTok into finding your audience because you're finding it for them. I didn't try that this month, but it's potentially another avenue I can try. And the last reason for low engagement could be my music as well. I understand I'm no Noah Khan, I'm no Gigi Perez, I'm no Zach Bryan. My songwriting could use work. My vocals could use work, and my productions could probably use some work as well. This likely played a huge factor. There's always lots of room for improvement, and I'm mediocre at best. So that's something I will have to continuously work on. So let's take a break from the improvements for a minute. What were the positives? One, I became a much better and faster editor as I had to edit 30 plus videos on DaVinci Resolve as well as CapCut. I also learned a lot of cool editing tricks, which I can use in my content going forward. Number two, because of all my frustrations, I created a small group of like-minded individuals in hopes to give each other constructive criticism, brainstorm content ideas, and help each other grow. I will continue to collaborate with this group as we work to better ourselves in this content creating journey. I've already learned a lot from these people in this group and can't wait to continue to move forward with them, as this is sometimes a very lonely journey when you're doing it all by yourself. Number three, I'll be collaborating on a song with someone from my hometown who reached out due to one of my videos. I thought this was really cool, and I'm really looking forward to getting together with him in the next couple of weeks to do this. And number four, everything performed pretty bad, but looking at the analytics over the last 30 days really showed me areas that I need to improve on and areas that have some potential for growth. So I can use this data to help me dial in some of this content and help me grow as a creator. So overall, how did my account perform over the last month? I gained 11 followers and lost 32. The losing followers is due to the following I had a few years ago and me not posting that same style anymore. That will always be a thing until I start gaining traction again. In total for views, I had 11,000 post views, 187 profile views, 438 likes, 50 comments, and 18 shares. Average views was 358, and average retention rate was 6.03%. Not great by any means, but it's definitely got some eyes on my content. And if I continue to do this, I feel like I'd start gaining some momentum. All in all, gaining a following on any platform takes time. If it were as easy as blowing up in 30 days, everyone would do it, and everyone would have 1 million monthly listeners. To get to the top, I believe there are 3 boxes everyone needs to check off. Number 1, and this is the most important, you need to stay consistent. Number 2, you need to make good content. And number 3, you have to continuously keep learning and improving. If there's a fourth imaginary box, it would be luck and timing, but unfortunately, I do not have that. So that's it for this video. If you made it this far, you're the best, and you should definitely subscribe to my channel so we continue to dive in and find out the best ways to grow as musicians. Thank you so much for watching, and I'd like to know from everyone in the comments, how's your content creation journey going?